Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor, and in today's video we are going to cover TRON Network and the situation with the new stablecoin that they launched in May, USDD. TRON now is the third biggest network in TVL, and we are going to cover the news and the price of that. We are going to see some technical analysis and check what is happening with USDT, what will be the future for that after the TERRA catastrophe, and all the news related to TRON Network right now. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications, and without anything else, let's go into it. Hey guys, regarding the TA of TRON, there are some amazing things that have been happening. The first one is that if I show you, for example, this chart, this is TRX against USDT in a weekly chart, you will not see here a dump that we experience with the rest of the altcoins. You can see that we are at 7 cents and our all-time high was 16 cents on May 2021. But you cannot see the dump that we are experiencing actually from January. In fact, TRX has been climbing up since January 24 until now, from 5 cents and a half to 7-8 cents. So actually it is amazing how TRX has been doing exactly the opposite of the rest of the market, and we can actually confirm that if I go to the chart of TRX against Bitcoin. Right now we are at here 255, and if I check April, May 2021, we were actually at the same levels against Bitcoin. So actually this indicates that TRX hasn't been losing value against Bitcoin, and that is amazing. Explanation of that is actually not clear for me. I think it will be related to the new USDD token that they launched and some movements around that. But if you check this chart, you can see this is weekly chart. You can see all the support that we have here 2018, which after was resistance during actually 1 year and a half. And when we break it, we create in the May all-time high 2021. And then this come back and tested and support many times and has been support right now. So this yellow line is a multi-year support and resistance line. So I will pay a lot of attention to that. If we break this to the downside, we probably are going to test some levels inside this rectangle of support, but we could go lower than 3 cents. So pay attention to this yellow line here on support. And for the resistance, we are in a symmetrical triangle right now. So this could go to the upside, to the downside. We don't know, it's a 50-50. But TRX is looking so strong regarding the rest of the market and even regarding Bitcoin. So one theory is that we are in this symmetrical triangle, but what I will look most is a break to the downside on this support line. The other theory, it could be that we are in this bear flag, which is similar what Bitcoin experienced. So this will be from November 2021 when we create this local top at 12 cents. We come back and we have been creating higher highs and higher lows here. This is similar of the chart of Bitcoin. In that case, we are experiencing a bear flag, which is a bearish pattern, and we can go here below 3 cents and a half. So again, we need to weigh how this play out. But again, the most important line for me is this yellow line that is right there as support, because it has been a multi-year line of support and resistance, like you can see. But besides all that, TRX is looking super strong, and like I mentioned before, against Bitcoin, which is the most important chart, is at the same levels of the all-time high. So that means that TRX has been really strong on this downtrend. Of course, if you want to check the ecosystem and everything of TRON, you can go to the website tron.network. And moving into the news, can TRON fill the hole in DeFi left by Terra? And why is this news talking about that? Is mostly because the USDD token that they launched at the beginning of May right now has been scaling a lot and is in the position 93 on CoinMarketCap. So already entering into the 100 top coins on the market, and it's almost $500 million of market cap. You can see the historical chart of this token is only listed here the 2 of May. and has been lower here like 98.68. And you need to understand that this is a logarithmic stablecoin. It's actually very similar of what TERRA LUNA was for UST, and this launched just a couple of weeks, 1-2 weeks before the catastrophe of TERRA LUNA. So I don't know how Tron is managing that situation, but they are still bullish on their new stablecoin. Of course, I will not recommend you to enter just what we saw of TERRA LUNA. So what are they doing against a possible failout that happened like UST? For once, Tron and Justin Sun, they are offering a very high yield for holding USDD. You can see here USDD network, the staking opportunity that you have is more than a 30 APY. And for example, USD against TRX, you can check that in Sun.io. You can put USDD and TRX and you will have a APY of 49 to 59%. So this is incredible. It's actually a lot more than Anchor Protocol when Terra was still strong. And here you can stake the liquidity pool USDD against USDT. And here you are putting stablecoin versus stablecoin, of course. So here you will have a 15 to a 17.9%, which still is a lot of APY for stake in a liquidity pool of stablecoins. Some of the things against a possible failout is that the Tron DAO reserve is acquiring millions in TRX and actually is expanding the supply of Tron as a possible reach milestone, but also they are buying many other coins. The reserve of Justin Sun on this Tron DAO is being from buying Bitcoin, buying USDT. So the reserve is scaling in many strong altcoins, but actually like Luna, it will work with TRX token. And like you can see in this tweet, Tron DAO reserve, we have increased 260 million supply of USDC. So this is another stablecoin on Tron. So now the total USDC supply on Tron is 1.241 billion. And just to keep the strongest on the USDD, Justin Sun, like I showed you before, is offering a stake of a 40% API after the UST collapse. And from the last news, they have been actually acquiring more altcoins and the supply is beyond 1 billion. Actually, the DAO is actually holding around 2 billions at the moment of this video. And you can see all that here in the Twitter account. They have 1.3 million followers there. All the news regarding the DAO and the USDD you can find in here. And also in the Twitter of Justin Sun. So let's see what's happening with USDD. I am not putting my money on algorithmic stablecoin right now because of what happened with UST. I don't recommend you to do that neither. But if you want to do it just because of the big yield, please just put an amount of money that you will be comfortable to losing, so you don't get the same result that UST if that is the case. Also, Tron trades Binance Chain as third largest DeFi platform. And this is big news, guys. If you go to DeFi JAMA and check for the networks, of course, Ethereum is still the number one with 72 billion. It's really down in percentage, has been at the tops here at $160 billion. But right now it's at still in position 1. Second is Binance Smart Chain with 9 billion. But in third position is Tron. Tron is at the third largest blockchain right now in the world, ranked by TVL. Even if above Avalanche with 4.6, 4.2 for Solana, and 2 billion for Polygon is next. So Tron is with the third one, the biggest one. Most of that, 2.5, is in just land, which is a DeFi platform for lending and borrowing. So you can do a lot of things. This is running on Tron, of course, and the TVL here, according to the site, is 3 billion. So these are amazing news for the Tron community and Tron holders. If Tron can and continue being really sustainable on this bear market, I think we are going to see a lot of pump when the market recovers for Tron. And in the last news, BITMEX is listing new parts of Project Galaxy, Tron and Altcoin. So BITMEX has adding Tron pairs right now. So there has been more movement on Tron ecosystem. And if you want to be up to date, I repeat, please join the Tron DAO and Justin's on Twitter to get all the news there. Well guys, that is all for this video on Tron. Please, before we leave, like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications, and I will see you tomorrow with a new video.